So, we are about to go over a game called Grim. Now, Grim is in alpha, or early alpha right now. And what I've seen in the summary wise of this is Grim is like what's the name of that game? It's like Rust, but on Mars, and it's VR. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out ourselves and see what we get going on here. I'm going to review most of this, and y'all are going to say if you want me to stream this more or go from there or what. But right now, let's go ahead and get this game started. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I had an issue trying to get the screen to share, so I had to just share the screen itself rather than the game. All right. So, here we go. If you're interested in if you're interested in the game, add it to your wish list. This is a VR game. Exclamation Grim, and that'll also pop up as well. There's the referral link. And here we go right now. Okay. So, beforehand, we've already did the calibration. Let's make sure the camera's good. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing I selected continue. Nope, there it goes. Okay. So we can move our hands around. Now you can move your character with the joystick. And the right joystick you can actually turn left and right. Okay. Let's check out settings. Controls. Smooth turn speed. I think I like that a little better. Because watch this. If I put it all the way up here. That went a little too fast for some. So for anyone that has any, I don't, but for anyone that has any like motion sickness or anything like that, you may want to lower that just a little bit. See, that's still a little quick for some. Here, let's put it all the way down. If you put it all, look how slow it moves now. So let's put here. I think that would work for us for now. We may need to change it. Hang on, let's see what we got here. Hey Eric, how you doing? We're doing a VR game this morning. It is my wife's birthday, so I'm trying to do this stream real quick, a quick short stream this morning. We're gonna go over this game, go over everything about it, and then if y'all want to see more about it, please let me know in Discord, and we will schedule a much larger session of this. But this is an early alpha access. So we don't know. We haven't gone through this game yet ourselves. This is our first impression we're going to be showing here. So we don't know how long we'll be able to go through on it from that part, or if it's just a 10-minute thing. So we're going to see everything of what it lets us do and how we go. We're supposed to be on Mars, and they say it's something like a Rust game, but on Mars, and obviously VR. You said, yeah. All right, so here we go. Well, I'm hoping that my wife won't wake up while I'm streaming, because in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I want to make her breakfast while she's in bed. So, yeah. All right. You know, for her birthday. All right, so here we go. So now, let's get started with Grim. Anything else we need to change? We already did the height calibration, so now we're just going to play. Apparently, there's servers to go to. Go to home, no other settings here. Find a server. Can I just host one? I don't know if we want to go in one that somebody's there. Let's just go in one by ourselves for now, so that we can see everything and do all that. Hang on. Yep. Yeah, and then my birthday is actually today's 23rd. How many days are in February? 28? Yeah, my birthday's only about 3 weeks from now, roughly. Yeah, my wife and I are actually the same age, only about she's only 3 weeks older than me. You know, me and older women. Alright, here we go. Okay, so first thing we see here is that we have a rock. We can get this rock. Can we throw it? No? Okay. So we look. I want to try to get back into settings. I don't see how to get back into settings. Oh, over here on the right. Okay. Now that we're in settings, we want to see about the graphics. Quality. Shadow distance. Grass density. Doesn't say anything about brightness. That's one thing I may want in there in the future. I see everything for the sound volume. Alright, so that's one thing I may note down for the graphics, is to be able to put some brightness in there. Alright, so let's see what else we have. So like I said, you're able to move with the left joystick, moving forward and back, and strap left and right. And then you can turn left and right with the joystick. Now, it turns a little slow right now because I lowered it down that much. At first, it was like zooming one way to the other. So one thing we're going to be checking out on here is we're going to check out the details and the art and stuff like that. So you see, here's a tree. No, I don't get a splinter when I touch it. We got some grass. There's something over here that says, what does it say? Something edge. Advent edge. Is that what we need to go to? And now we're supposedly on Mars. Is this us just stepping out to Mars and like suffocating because no oxygen or something? Okay, I got a rock. Okay, got it. Push button. Alright, we pushed a button. Okay, so supposedly we are out here on Mars. Alright, so we look at the terrain and stuff they got to see what they're telling us Mars looks like. Okay. X marks the spot, so we should stay here and get an apple, huh? Apple. Water. Why do I feel like this is like one of those card things where you gotta identify an item? Instead of ordering something, you just gotta do a test and say, that is an apple. Give me apple. No, water. Is that... No, that's not water. That's some oxygen thingy. Okay. So can I like grab this? No. What's this do? Okay. That's not doing anything. So now where do we go? Can I grab that? No? Oh, here it is. So it shows that I can't afford it. That I have to get these items over here. Got it. Okay, so that's what that is. So it's like a vendor area, okay? No, I am not going to randomly wander off. Can we, like, jump? I'm over here trying to press the crouch button, realizing I can actually just lean down. Alright, so it looks like we may have just wandered off and need to get something back from the inside. So let's go back inside real quick. So this is a survival game, they say. It's something like Rust. Okay, that closes. So we got a rock. Here's the scenario. Here's the scenery. There's another thing on the other side. So is it just those two exits? This is an early access. I think it said pre-alpha, actually. Okay, so apparently we go after this deer. You deer, 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 deer. You deer. It wouldn't let me grab the antler. Rock. Grab rock. Okay, I got rock. Got it. Okay. Pick up rock. Throw rock. Okay, got it. Do we do that to the deer? Now, I didn't look anything up first, everybody. We're trying to do like a caveman thing here. Okay, here we go. That didn't work. Where's my rock? No? I don't think I'm supposed to throw this at it. It's just looking at me like I'm funny. Nope. Alright. That don't work. Okay. Let's get to this door. Can I like put it on my belt or something? Hit myself in the head with it? Okay. Okay. Rock drop. Alright, so it looks like we can go in here. So the other part was outside. Now we have something in here. I don't see any items to pick up. Door. Okay, so another vending machine. Looks like this way we want to walk. Do we just walk this whole way? Is there a vehicle I can drive? What is that? Can I like grab one? No? Okay, so we do have a jump button. Okay. So you don't have to jump yourself. You can actually jump with the thing. And you can crouch. Nothing to open there. Alright, so let's keep running. I feel like we should have some type of space vehicle here, you know? See, look, we're driving. No? Okay. Alright, we're looking a little further. So we see the sun. Hey! So I don't know exactly what we're supposed to be going to or doing. There's probably something back at the beginning that I missed. You know those whole tutorial things? We shouldn't touch this cable, right? So where do we go, y'all? Left or right? Should we go left or right? What do you mean everything is black? Was it just when that screen was dark? Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got this thing over here. Can I do anything with it? And we got our meter here. Going down on food. I think that other one is water. Hey, look, a rocket. Let's go to it. So I'm not seeing anything else that we can go to. Like, pick anything up yet? Now, remember, this is pre-alpha. I could just be missing something and we need to go back to the beginning. We'll check that out in a moment. No. Okay, so there's like food we can pick up, right? Was that it? It was just an apple? Okay. So now we're going to some type of space station thingy over here. Trying to eat it. Oh, no. Up. How do I eat it? I don't know how to eat it. We gotta look at commands. Okay. Doesn't really show anything. Just says controls. We're at a map. There's an airfield we're going to now, and there's the different stations we can go to. Okay. So I'm trying to see how to put the apple back on the belt. There's the building plan. You can build stuff. Oh, so I could have been crafting already. Okay. But I gotta see as to how to get supplies. Okay. So I don't know how to eat this apple. Hang on, what'd you say over here? Okay. So we're going over to this airfield. So it looks like as we go to these piles, there's other things we could possibly grab. I'm not seeing anything yet. Do we know what that means? Maybe we're running out of oxygen, eh? Oh, radiation. So where we're going, radiation is climbing. We probably don't want to go into this radiated zone. It's not letting me go in here. We're walking really, really slow. It's only 200 radiation poisoning. I think we're good, right? Well, now it's 225. It's making me walk really, really slow. Can we make it inside before it gets me? Okay. It's not looking good. I don't think we can make it. Can we see what's up here before it gets us? I'm on top of the Mars! I'm dead. Okay, respawn. I don't think we made it, y'all. So I think we need to start building back at home. So it looks like we gotta go back to the base. Okay. So we got a rock, right? We go to our inventory and we look to build something. Says how we need wood. So what tools can we make right now with what supplies? So we're going back to the base now. So we've seen the scenery, we see the rocks, we see the mountain, the wind sound, the different bases that they have. Apparently there's some radiation we gotta watch with. That reminds me of something like 7 Days to Die. But we're missing something ourselves. I'm not hitting a tutorial or something, and it's not letting me. I don't see exactly what I need to get. Maybe I need to pick up some rocks. No. Okay. So we're gonna run over to the door here. So there's trees and stuff inside, so I probably just need to get it from there. So we did go around and just check the scenery, the graphics and stuff like that. I'm not seeing any frames issues or anything like that, moving side to side, moving around yet. It's just us anyways. Before we get to the door, let's just see what this is. Because it looked like some of these spots were things we could actually get. That's a rock. Okay, so crate. There we go. All right, we got stuff now, y'all. We got stuff. Apparently some type of computer. That's a targeting computer. Now we got a pickaxe. All right, let's see what we can do with this pickaxe and how this works. No? Okay. So, no, I've been working on the railroad? No? Okay. There's probably a tutorial that I'm missing here. Okay. Aiming for firearms. So let's go back inside for a moment. No radiation this time. It didn't really show me what controls do what that I recall. Okay, maybe it has to just do it in here. Let's find out. Okay, we got a mushroom. Okay, we got cloth. Looks like most of it's inside here. Now, can I use this pickaxe? Do any mining or anything? No. Yeah, it's not working. So we can get mushrooms. We got that much down. Give me 1 second. Use the rock with both hands and hit against wood pile to get wood in the inventory. Okay. So I was trying to hit with the wood. So is there a tutorial that I'm missing on this? It just had me join into some servers. I didn't see like a tutorial or how to. I looked and I didn't see much on controller keys. But this is pre-alpha still, so yeah. So do I gotta hold this with 2 hands maybe as well? But you said the rock. Okay, so my rock is there. Now, like, how do I put this back in inventory? I do not know how to put this back in inventory. Hang on, see what you said. No tutorial yet? Okay. So for the pickaxe, you gotta use 2 hands. Okay. So I go up here and then I just do this to the rock. Ah, okay. But it's not. Oh, you gotta actually move. So if you move one hand, it doesn't work. You gotta move both hands. Okay, we got this. We got this. I've been working on Mars all the live long. Wait. What's the correct term for a day on Mars? Okay, so did we just get rocks? So what is this? Is this a different? So this is metal ore, and this is stones. Okay. So we tried throwing a rock at the deer earlier, and it didn't really do anything. We tried hitting it with 1 hand, so apparently from what you're saying, we got anything we gotta do with 2 hands. Got it. Now, can we mine this whole big old thing here? I don't see it actually doing anything. I don't see the numbers up top right or anything, so I guess not. Okay. Yeah, normally we'll have more people in here, but this is not my normal time streaming. I had to fit this one in. Okay. So we got mushrooms, we got this mining going on. Got it. Okay, now let's look at our inventory. I don't know how to put the item in the inventory yet. Like, how do you know how to place the item back on the belt? Grab and drag to the belt. Okay. Both hands grab. I mean, what, like that? Or in inventory, like that? Well, I mean, like, how do you put the item back? Alright, well, we'll figure that out. Now we need to see about creating items. So we can make rock. Okay, so we can make a rock. Got it. We made a rock. Alright, we made rock. We can create bandages. So far, it just looks like bandage and rock we can make right now. Let's see what you said. Put pickaxe over shoulder and release. All that did was drop it. Ah, okay. There, got it. Alright, so to put it in your backpack, we're learning, y'all. We're learning. So put it in your backpack, you take the axe, and you put it in the back. Okay, got it. So do I just go back and grab it again? No, I gotta go to the inventory. Okay, so now it looks like we need wood. So we're gonna grab this again anyways. Although I forgot how to grab it again. There we go. So A, is that the A button? Yeah, A to get to the inventory. Got it. Now, again, we can't just use one hand. We got to do two hands. And then we go like this, right? Can we get any wood out of this? Doesn't look like it. Not with this tool. Now, I didn't see for us to be able to create the other tool yet. So maybe we need to get the axe with the wood. So, you said something about the rock and the wood. So we're going to put this back. Okay, we got the pickaxe back. Now we're going to take the rock. I have rock. Paper, scissors. Okay. Now, two hands. And to the wood. Like, go down like this and just go whack, whack, whack. No? Okay, we got wood. There we go. Ah, we're getting that wood. When is this thing gonna fall down? Alright, let's see what that does with us for the wood. Okay, now we can get a hammer. Craft. Okay, we're making a hammer now. We're progressing, we're progressing. Now we can also do a wood storage box. There's the cue. Farm wood to craft blueprint and hammer to build a base. Okay. So have you played this before or what? Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay, so now the builder plan. That's processing. So we go to our inventory. And then just... So what, we place it down here? No? Alright, let's just put that there for now. Okay. So now we got the blueprint thingy. For constructing sturdy shelters and fortifications. Okay. So now, go to inventory. Alright, so it looks like most activations, now we didn't have a tutorial on this to be able to figure this out, and we didn't see any control settings or anything like that of what button does what. But we're learning now that in order to do most tools, it looks like you have to hold with both hands. So while holding with both hands, you can use the joystick to move around and select what it is you want to build. But how do you select it? Oh, trigger. Okay. So you have to hold it, then you do the trigger. But then how do you place it? Okay. Let me see what we got here. You said you can't build in monument areas, okay? Released about a month ago. Check out meta something video on basics for the game. Yeah, but see, the way that we stream these is we do the we do our first impressions and so forth. So we already looked around, seeing a lot of the scenery and stuff like that, and now we're learning more of how to be able to use the tools and so forth. You want to be able to learn as you go through with this rather than looking up and everything, which I understand. It's still pre-alpha. Everyone needs to understand that. So it doesn't have like any tutorial things up per se, or maybe we missed it. But we're also going to look around and see and just try to learn things as we go. So now that we know that we have to do two hands for most of it, you hit B when the foundation turns blue. Okay. So we got to do it outside of this compound, though, you said? Alright, so let's go try to do that. Okay. So we're going to go outside of the compound. We're going to put this in our bag. I went to put it in the bag and I dropped it. There we go. Okay, so now we run this way. So does it let us build outside? We'll find out in a second. So now we're out here. So now can I grab this item? Both hands. Floor. Okay, still nowhere that I can set it here. put up there or anything. So where can I actually build? I didn't even see that in here last time. Hang on, let's see if you said anything. It's a good distance from the monument. So we have to build, but where can we build the monument? So we have to, you can't build in monument areas. What's a good distance from the monument? Alright, so we're learning of the different things we can build. So here's a wall. Okay. But where to build? Alright, let's look inside a little bit more. What else we can collect and stuff. So we saw that we can jump. We checked out the scenery. Is that a bear? Let's see what that is in a second. Oh wait, what's over here? Can we like open this? Hang on. You won't let us open it? No. Let's see if you type something here. The bear. Be careful of the bear. And look for crates in buildings there. Okay. So we want to look in crates. I appreciate the help. So crate. Alright, so we get items over here. Alright. So we're going to walk around, grab crates, and see what else we can get to build stuff. Can we open the locker doors? No. What's this do? Why does it look like we need to pick up this cable? Doesn't look like we can pick up the cable. Okay. Graphics looks decent enough on this. So, can't open door. There's another crate here. Some type of battery, suit. Okay. We'll check again here if we can make something. So are we not already wearing this protective gear? Ah, okay. So now we're wearing protective gear. Let me see what they typed here. Scrap is currency in the game. All metals can be recycled at the recycler in the top of one of the red buildings. Okay. All right, everybody. You know we have to test this, right? Okay. Apparently, if you jump, you don't die. Well, at least from that distance. So is this where we need the battery? Probably not. That didn't go in my bag. There we go. I don't think we put this here, right? So you need both hands in order to place something down somewhere. Can we not pick it back up? Alright. So we put that in the bag. What's in this box? More items. Okay. Anything up there? Alright, we're climbing a ladder. Feel like we're in pre-K trying to learn this. We got this. We got this. Get up that ladder. Get up that ladder. Come on. You. Oh, oh, oh. There you go. Oh, we got it. Up we go. Okay. What's this button do? It's a recycler. Okay. So here you said what we could recycle? Don't forget to eat mushrooms to keep your food and water. You can go to the airfield now. It's radioactive and has better loot. Okay, so yeah, so what you missed is we went to the airfield prior without the radioactive suit. Yeah. No, no. it didn't work. The scrap currency in the game. All metals can be recycled at the recycler in the top one. So when we get so with the metals and stuff, what do we get from the recycler? Let's find out. Do we want to recycle this stuff? Is it not turning on? Oh, it can only recycle one item maybe? So it's recycling that. It won't recycle this. Okay. So some's recyclable, some's not. So if we put that there, it's recyclable. I don't know if we want to recycle that. So you can't recycle the wood. I mean the rocks. What is... Okay. Got it. See what you said? Recycle all metal. Okay. I'm losing my headset. Okay, so what metal do I have? So now we can make key locks, wooden arrows. What do we need for a hunter bow? Cloth. Can we make cloth yet? Okay. Alright, so we've already explored a little bit. Showed where we couldn't go without the suit. Now we know we need the suit. We're learning more and more of collecting items. We still need to know where we can actually build. Now, how do I find out what each item is? There we go. Durable metal. Okay. Go back to our inventory. And it looks like in order to eat, we have to put that into our belt. Then grab it. And then num num. No. So how do you eat? How do you eat? Yeah, but how do you eat? I tried eating an apple earlier. It wouldn't let me eat. How do you eat? Hold close to mouth, okay? Um. Okay. It's not eating. Or is it? Okay, so it just ate all three. Okay. Now what? So our food is at 51. We can go around and grab more if we need it. Looks like we need cloth. Where do we get cloth from? Okay. Grab more mushrooms just in case. We already mined some rocks. Alright. So, is this game beatable, or is it just a straight out survival? There's some games there's some survival games that you can actually play. I know this is still pre-alpha though. There's some games that you can play that just continuously go on, and all you're doing is just surviving, never ending. But does this game have some type of end game objective, or you're just surviving? Because some survival games have objectives. I'm not seeing anything yet. And we're learning how each of these keys start functioning. You said bear comes out at night from farming barrels. Look for blue tarps or sewing kit. Surviving and take over all other bases. Okay. Hang on, get my soda here. All right, so we're learning, y'all. We're learning. Okay, so now, what is that? Oh, I guess not. You gotta just do this. Can't afford. I can buy scraps. Okay, so that's just scraps to use as a thing, and I bought some apples when I didn't really need them. So there's no motor, there's no space motor thingy or anything like that. You just gotta walk over to it. Is that accurate? I gotta see where that thing. It looks like, based on where we came from, it's gonna be this way. Now we're gonna walk on down. One second. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Apparently I turned off my light. See, if you hit yourself upside the head, you knock your lights out. uh You know, all of a sudden walking through here, I start thinking of that one movie. Um, what was that called? Ghost of Mars or Ghosts on Mars or something like that. All of a sudden, this looked like a big old pothole. You know, I think I was supposed to walk along the road. But, you know, I took a detour. Hang on, let's see what we got here. You said push B and hold for map to come up. Then head to warehouse, fuel station, and quarry. Quarry has good loot. You walk everywhere, and your light will give your position away to others. Yeah, no one's in this server right now, so we're okay. We went to an empty server. We did that for a reason. But, so, what is that? Snake? So, Snake, one thing you probably don't know about me as a streamer is, first off, as a person, even when I go driving out in real life and stuff like that, I don't need no GPS. I don't need no stinking map, because if I use a map, I'm going to get lost anyways. So I just find myself the ways to go by going the wrong way enough times to where I then go the right way. So getting lost so many times, I map it out in my brain to where then I know where I'm at. So I have to get lost to get found. Make sense? And I like to wander. So, hey, look, a squirrel. What did you say? Yeah, okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, so I don't need no stinking map or instructions or directions or tutorial. No, not at all. So if we remember the way that we came, it was supposed to be to the right. But now we see some type of sign in front of us. Let's see what this is. A flag or something. I'm assuming we probably needed to go to sleep. We do need to eat. And it says water. So we're going to eat a rock. Because that's just what works. Wrong button. So you go like this and you just eat. It's not eating it. Eat! Eat the apple! There we go. I dropped my map. Oh, not my map, my thingy. Okay. So now we're over here. Oh, those are the power line things and we're going up to the road. Okay, we know where we're at now. I believe we have that station to our right. So they give us guidance with this little road thingy. And the power lines. So now we just follow the road. You know, I would really want one of those space vehicles right now. Put a little jetpack on that thing. Go. Oh yeah. So now I feel like I have to look it up. What's the what's the gravity on Mars? I don't remember what type of gravity's on Mars. Ooh, there's something lit up over there. All right, everybody. Here we go. You know the drill. Hey, look, a squirrel! No, we're not wandering to walk up to the light. No, not at all. Ooh, another light. Ooh. Ooh. 4 shiny lights. 5. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so we got rocks. We can do more mining if we want, but we just want to see what this is over here now. So we didn't go back to where we came from, or where we died last time. Or did we? Did we just come out from the other side of it? Alright, so it looks like from what we're learning, there's certain crates and stuff to get. Doesn't look like you can do any action with the, well, wait. So we've learned that so far in this game, some actions requires both hands. So it doesn't look like you can do anything to the barrels. Okay, nothing in there. Okay, we got crates. So far, these are what it look like to be able to collect stuff. It's those specific crates. Now, it doesn't look like we can actually open any drawers or anything yet. No. Okay. We're sort of learning as we go here. Alright, can we play like Pong on this thing or something? No? Okay. Thought the light was moving for a moment. Okay, so we got another door to go into. See about more crates. Graphics seems to be okay so far. We haven't really done much on the building side of things. Oh, so if you jump, you get a little extra boost by pushing the other joystick. Okay, we're learning, we're learning. What does this do? No, nothing? Okay. Hang on, you said something. Use pickaxe to hit barrel and open them. Ah, thank you. So that's what the pickaxe is for. Alright. We're working on the barrel. There we go. We opened them. We got some type of gas can. And some type of jar. Low grade fuel. Crude oil. Okay, got it. Now the low grade fuel, it was wrapped up in a little jar type thing. I'm guessing our character would probably drink it and start walking a little funny. I'm just kidding. So there's the areas to walk about and explore as you then get crates. And as you get the crates, you then get more loot to stock up on and buy things with. Now we're going upstairs, grabbing another crate. Okay, got some more metals, some more scraps. Said go up conveyor to find military crates. Okay. We'll go up there. I appreciate your help. Normally we don't want any spoilers or anything like that in games, but with this not having any tutorial or how-to or so forth, I appreciate the guidance. So, am I supposed to get up there? Okay. So I think I was supposed to use the double jump thing. The little extra gas thing to get up there. But it also seems like I may have broken a leg. Because I can't run anymore. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we didn't break a leg, we died. Now, the one thing that we really want to know about this game is when you die, do you lose all your items? Are you able to loot back your stuff, or do you have to go back to the dead body, pick it up? Or is that everything, or what? Because we just lost all of our items. Everything we had is gone. We didn't put it in a storage thing or anything. So let's ask that question. Okay, so my question to you, Snake, is if I went back to that location, would I see a body to be able to pick my stuff up? Okay. So, yes, like any other game like this, from what Snake just said, you can go ahead and grab your stuff from it. So it says he says that it will show on the map. Trying to see how to drag with the map, okay? I'm not seeing it on the map. Were we at the research station or the warehouse? Or were we at the airfield? No, I see it. So we were at the other dome station. Now we got to go all the way to the quarry. That's where it is. Hang on. Let me take care of this. Okay. Yeah, so it's on the far left. So we got a lot of running to do. We're going to go grab that real quick. So, a question that I do have for you then is, do we have the so if we go on a server and we collect all this stuff, right? Does our characters still have those items on them when they go to another server, or they have to go back to that same server to have that stuff, those items? Same server? Okay. Okay. All right, well, you know what, y'all? Hang on. So there is still more for us to figure out with this game. Like where you can build, how you can build things and stuff like that. We were able to collect items and go through. Uh, just remember everything that y'all saw, this is still pre-alpha. So if y'all want to see more of this, please let me know in Discord and I can schedule some more of this as well. I do have to go ahead and submit this in. So you say all researched items stay on the server also. Okay. Yeah, so we will go ahead and look at this again if y'all request it. Just let me know in Discord and Wizard Stream suggestions. Exclamation Discord for the information if you're not in there already. And then we can go over and play this game even some more.